Well, welcome to Friday. Welcome, more accurately, to Friday night and all of the pretty lights and everything. I know, Dark Descendant, already onto it. We have tested and tested and we have upgraded and everything. And of course, Anna's with me as well.
Hello, hello. Do we have audio? Do we have lights? Do we have pretty overlays? Yes, we do. Look at our pretties. We are here and we're smashing it, aren't we, Disco?
Here we are. And here's a little subtle thing for you. Have a look at the little tip of the FNG logo. It sways just ever so subtly. It's brilliant. Hey, and also thank you for joining us, our two mods as well, our social coordinator Jess over on Facebook, and of course our mod Almighty on Twitch, Corbs. And I tell you what, we have worked so hard this week, the whole team.
Oh, mate. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We've been pumping out all of the things. I know Disco and I were really excited for the show. We've got some awesome content, awesome little fun things to do. Oh my God. And what a day, right, Disco?
Absolutely. A massive, massive day. In case you missed it, here's a little taste of what you missed. Yes, it was the PS5 reveal of the lineup that they have sorted. It was massive.
Oh my God, it was huge. I mean, I have to admit, Disco was working, so he couldn't actually get up and be there. I could have, but I didn't.
I guess it's too early in the morning for Australia.
Almighty Corbs was there in spirit. Well, he wasn't there, but he was watching in spirit on our behalf. So thank you, Mod Almighty Corbs. Big shout out there.
But before we get on with the show, let's see who we've got in here already. Incidentally, thank you, Dark Mark, for following 13 minutes ago before we started, as did Blade Cuna. Welcome to the crew. It's good to have you on board. And look, the chat's going.
Thug Jesus has been waiting all month for this.
That's a long wait.
That's a long month.
He was here 2 weeks ago. In fact, he's featuring a little bit later in the show.
Look out for that, everyone.
We've been onto it as well. Who else we got in the chat there? Blaketato, of course. He's your social wizard. Twitter.
Vanish 007.
Yeah. Buttersocks, Dark Descendant, of course, giving us cheeks straight up. Have I missed anyone? If I have, say hi.
Yes, say hello. Give us a funny thing to say, and we will give you a funny thing back. We like the funny things.
Don't promise that. I can't be funny on cue.
I just did. All right.
Now, something we're going to ask the entire show is... Well, it will be a poll eventually, but right now we just want to know, what's the soundtrack that you love the most?
Yes.
That'll be a little bit later when you want to join us, but of course... which trailer today in PS5? Just put this throughout the chat. We'll hit you back up before the PS5. Which trailer caught you the most? Which one caught you?
Give us a shout out. Give us a shout out in the chat or in the Facebook comments. What trailer are you super excited about that you saw in the PlayStation 5 reveal today? It's pretty cool. Yeah. What do you think of the hardware as well? That's always a good time. I think it looks pretty slick.
I think it's got mixed reviews as well. GTA 5 then feels...
everything gets mixed reviews straight up anyway.
It does. You're not used to it. But do you like the block or do you like the slick white thing? That's the question.
Yes, well, that is the question. Yeah.
But let's go and have a look at what tonight's games are that we have on call. We've got the likes of Minecraft, Animal Crossing, Rainbow Six Siege, Halo Reach tonight. Rocket League is in there again. But one special one, right, Anna?
Ooh, something special. Yes, something special this way comes Yeah, we've got some cool stuff coming. A new way to party up, wink wink. But before we get into all those games, we're gonna play a game right here, right now with you guys. Disco Special, I believe.
It is.
It's called
Your Trash.
Hey.
I love it. Little Oscar the Grouch there because he lives in a garbage
He's
can.
cute.
Yeah.
And he's full of trash.
Hey, Jaeger's talking about he wants the option to make me dab because I'm not a dabber.
Come on now.
I
Come
know.
on now.
And the reason for that is because on my own stream, I have an option to make me dab, and let's face it, I'm not 12, so I don't particularly like
lordy.
to dab.
Do you know what thing I hate the most? Take a guess, everyone. Here's a game for you.
Yeah.
What do I hate the most?
What do you hate doing? Planking.
Dab. I hate the dab.
Well.
I literally, I want to die when there is a dab. No, so yeah, no, I don't think anything in the world you couldn't pay me to dab. Actually, you probably could.
Did a sneaky one, just a real quick one there. Look, before we do, let's get into your trash. The way it works is I've gone through somebody's trash can, and it could be a celeb, could be a character, a fictional character. You need to tell me what it is. This is for you in chat. A little bit of play before we play. And Anna, you can play along as well.
Yeah, I don't know the answers to these ones, guys, so I will be guessing just as much as you, and you'll probably be better than me at it, let's be honest. So let's do it. I'm keen.
This is the first person, and I've gone through his trash, and I found this. Found this thing right here. If you can tell me what this is, then I'll be very, very impressed.
Looks like some sort of sci-fi starship situation. I like it.
What about if we chuck this one in for you? This is a company that really got him started. I mean, the game sold pretty well, but then this one really got things going. So you can throw your guesses into chat. Have you ever heard of Zip2 before, Anna?
Yes, I actually have. Yes.
I like how there's like, does that look like users up the top there? Maybe a stock exchange?
Ooh, interesting. Maybe. Yes.
Maybe let's get another one your way. Let's throw in this one here. I went through his trash. It's a big trash can, and I found one of these. One of these. Can you tell me whose trash we're looking at?
I think I have an idea. Does anyone? Oh, we have a couple of guesses. So, Mr. Buttersocks. We've got a couple of Elon Musks in the chat there. Facebook is oddly quiet. So, Facebook, come on, jump in there. Give us your guesses.
Because Facebook hasn't had a bit of a crack at it yet.
I know.
I'll tell you what. Let's throw out this face. It is Elon Musk.
Oh, good job, guys. You got that really quickly.
Do you know what else?
I particularly liked Blaketato's elongated muskrat.
I know, right? I had a couple more things that I found in his trash as well. I found one of these. Found a little PayPal logo.
And
of course,
good call. Good call.
The Master Chief's vehicle. If he was going to the shops, this is what he would take.
I mean, you know what? As would I. As would any self-respecting human who had one.
I want one.
Would you not drive it everywhere?
Ugliest, well, yeah, it's the ugliest thing ever, but I mean, I still want one. Why not?
I mean, it'd be probably not very good if you were a spy or like trying to blend in or something, but in all other circumstances, I think it would be a good car.
All right, let's go with... We'll do one more. We'll do one more trashed.
Yeah, come on, Facebook. I'm challenging you. Let's get some guesses in Facebook.
Let's Facebook versus Twitch. That's what it could be.
Who gets it first?
Yeah. So I'm going to start with this one. Maybe a little controversial, but hey, he has one. Do you know what that is?
It is controversial. That is indeed
but
controversial.
it's true. It's legal in some places. So,
it sure is.
This person invested in it for sure.
Okay.
Snoop Dogg was the first one out. I mean, who's going to do that? You know, he actually pays a person to roll his blunts every day.
Are you serious?
Full-time job, as it would be. All right, I'm
See,
gonna.
see,
Yeah.
I just don't understand people that have that much money. Like, why wouldn't you just use that money for something else? Anyway, that's a whole nother tangent. That's a whole nother stream.
Well, here's something else I found in his trash. One of these. We had a Walter White. No, he didn't.
Yeah, I know. I like that Jaeger Lager or Jager Lager.
I call him
Say
Jager
that. Yeah,
Lager.
I want to say Jaeger Lager.
Jaeger Lager. Yeah. Look, if that hasn't given it away,
yeah, no.
It's possible that maybe this does. Does this give it away?
Ooh, let's see. Come on, Facebook. I'm relying on you here. Crickets. Let's get some more.
That's right. Twitch is going off. They're having a few little Tiger King. I thought that would come out. Yeah, for sure. Not Joe Exotic. No, not Joe Exotic.
It hasn't given it away for me. I don't really have any guesses, guys. What ties a marijuana plant, a piano, and a tiger together?
What about if we throw these in?
This is a tricky one.
God damn, Carol. Who throws a piano in the trash? Somebody who can't play piano very well, I guess.
Boxing gloves, you say?
Yeah.
Was that a Mike Tyson?
Mick Tyson. It's not Mick Tyson.
The old Tyson.
It is indeed Mike Tyson.
Oh, H-Mac for the win. It doesn't mean I'm going to floss for you though, so.
Oh, was that the promise? You were going to floss?
No. H-Mac early in the chat actually said flossing was the one thing I hate. And he was right. So, not going to happen.
True. But look, that's your trash. I think we might bring that back again at some stage. We might do 2 truths and a lie next time or something, eh?
Yeah, who knows? We're going to have a few games every time, guys. So get excited. We love to interact with you. And speaking of interaction, we will have some calling later on. But before that,
let's get to our first game, actually.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's chat about Rocket League. So, Rocket League is a good time tonight. First thing to say, make sure you guys are in before 8:30 because the game's going to start right bang on at 8:30. So we want to make sure you're there and sorted, done all your tournament sign-ins and all of that, and ready to play because it's going to start at that time. If you're still signing in, you miss out. So it is a 2v2 competition, and then you get into the grand final, which is a best of 3, which would be pretty great. The major highlight is, of course, that it is the beach ball. The beach ball, it's light, it's large, and it's super bouncy. So it should be pretty fun. Of course, make sure you've got a teammate because it's 2v2. And make sure you jump in the tournament and search for what's up on the screen right now. You've got Friday Night Games. And you can also subscribe to the tournament so that you have little reminders when it goes live for registration. So absolutely, jump into Rocket League. You got all your fun things there. And I can't wait to see who wins Disco.
Exactly. Over on my side of the field, we've got Halo Reach happening tonight. It's another one that really does need to kick off by 8:30. So jump onto your Xbox right now. We know those sneaky updates do come in. I haven't seen one as of yet. When you do play Friday night games, especially with the Master Chief Collection, you want to have that on auto update. Only 16 spots available at the moment. You want to add Jaina66 underlined on your screen at the moment as a friend on Xbox and join her lobby at 8:30 or before because it needs to get underway. There is lots of maps to get through because it's Halo Reach. You're getting likes of Reflection, Solitary, and the absolute classic Blood Gulch, plus a lot more. There's going to be a mix of free-for-all games and team-based games, including Oddball is in there, and obviously team deathmatches and your straight up slayers as well. So make sure that you get in there. You do not want to miss out. Look, before we go too much further, I want to comment on Knight's Shepherd, who said that last guest instead of Mike Tyson, a tiger smoking dope while playing a piano and munching on Mike Tyson. I'd pay to see that.
I mean, there's definitely some sort of film or play or something in that.
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
Spielberg, perhaps.
hey, here's something to get. Oh, actually, last week, Phoenix was playing in Halo 4 in something called Griffball.
Hey.
It's a great game, and you're just breaking out the mallets, and you got one ball, and you got to sort of run it. It's like football. It's like gridiron, but with big ass weapons. Have you ever played this Griffball before, Anna?
Nah, never. It took me a while when I was watching the video. It took me a bit to figure out what was going on, but then once I figured it out, I can very much appreciate this video. It's pretty cool.
That's Phoenix Curse running the entire length of the field and getting a kill on the way as well, because you hit him with the ball and it's an instant kill.
Yeah, have to say, pretty impressive, pretty fun. Remember, guys, if you are playing in the games tonight, send us your screenshots, awesome gameplay videos, whatever, or just you chilling in front of the computer. Don't even care. Chuck it in our Facebook group. Send it to us through Discord. We don't care.
Yeah,
we've got a little Google form that we'll send you, and you can chuck it in there as well. And we might feature you next week.
That's it. That's how we get all those details in. But I'll tell you what, get hyped! That's right, it's party up. And how does it work? It's been all mysterious, hasn't it, Anna?
Yeah, so party up, it's what it sounds like. You're creating a party both in game terminology, and it's also a party in terms of like fun times life terminology as well. So, because we're clever over here at FNG, in case you haven't noticed. But basically what we're playing tonight, it's the first time we're doing party up. So we highly recommend you jump in on this one. It's going to be a great time. It's pretty revolutionary. It's pretty different. So what we're actually doing is we're playing Minecraft Dungeons. So make sure you're on your Xbox, you got your Minecraft Dungeons set up and ready to rumble. Then you need to jump into Discord to get the Zoom link. So this is how we're doing it. We're actually doing it through Zoom. So once you're in Discord, once you've got your Zoom link and you've joined in the call, you'll be put into a breakout room with 3 other people, and you'll be hanging out with those 3 people. They will be your party. And you can hang out, have a chat, whatever. You can decide who the host will be, and then you'll jump into your game. So make sure you add your host, and then you jump into Minecraft Dungeons, and we will make sure you are helped through this process all the way. And it should be pretty slick. And we have a few messages in the chat yelling out about Uber Eats, because we actually have a pretty cool little giveaway going on with a $50 Uber Eats voucher.
That's right. If you go into Zoom, everybody who goes into Zoom will get a link, and you enter a form, but you have to be there to get that link. You just put your details in that form, real simple, and you're in the draw. Anybody who enters that can win it. It's not a tournament-based thing. You don't have to win. You just have to have a good time. And then you can get yourself a $50 Uber Eats voucher. Obviously, only applicable in places that actually have Uber Eats, which is not where I am yet. But I'm sure it'll be soon.
I mean, I'd do it for the $50 Uber Eats voucher. I have so much Uber Eats.
I'd look after someone, one of my friends. I've got heaps of friends all over the place. Why not? So, you know, regardless of if you got it or not, make sure that you sign up. I mean, it's $50 essentially in your pocket. Now, the thing about
Minecraft Dungeons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's been going off, actually. I'm quite shook, actually. Because anyone who knows me knows that I'm a teensy-weensy bit obsessed with Animal Crossing. And apparently, Minecraft Dungeons has actually taken the top spot in the Nintendo eShop for the first time since Animal Crossing's come out.
It's, I mean, that's huge, because Animal Crossing just took over everything. Even celebrities are playing it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, I have to say, it's pretty mad. And yeah, as you said, even celebrities are playing it. It's a massive time. And I mean, what a time for Animal Crossing to come out as well. Like, it's perfectly timed. Well, good and bad things, I guess. But, you know, they couldn't have planned it better if they tried.
Well, it's a way to get out why we couldn't get out anyways. But one famous
Exactly.
person who's made headlines for playing it, Danny Trejo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is pretty funny.
The guy's 76 years of age
I
and an
know.
action star.
I can't believe it. Like who would have thunk it? I certainly wouldn't have thunk it.
Well, the reason he's making headlines is he went on to a show called, what is it, Animal Talking?
Animal Talking, yeah, which is pretty cool. I'm very shook that I did not discover this show earlier. So it's a YouTube show, and actually it's it's a talk show, but they've made this talk show remotely, and they're doing the talk show completely from inside the game of Animal Crossing, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, so Danny Trejo took the host through his town, and there's a really cool 6-minute clip that takes you through the town and shows you what a good time they had. And let me tell you, I enjoyed that video very much.
We've actually got part of it here for you. We've actually got somebody in hold. We'll ask them, and you can join them as well, for what is that soundtrack that is most iconic to you. We'll ask them in just a sec. But here's a taste of Danny Trejo's Island.
Live from the sun-kissed island of Kauai, it's Animal Talking. And now, because he doesn't have anything better to do, here's your host, Gary Whitta.
Welcome to Animal Talking, the world's first fully virtual interactive celebrity talk show that is entirely staged, produced, and broadcast from inside a video.
I love fishing, as you see. I got my fishing pole all the time. You have to have a boombox on the beach.
It wouldn't be Muscle Beach without a boombox, that's for sure.
We have a Trejo's taco stand here on Danny's Island. Watch, I'll show you. Come on, follow me.
Okay, so you making me some tacos or what?
Absolutely. We have a pineapple fritter that is the best in the world.
Oh, do you have a full inventory?
Yeah.
Did you just have a butterfly in your pocket?
Yep.
Aren't you worried someone's gonna come and shake it and take your money?
No, people look at me and they say, no, we'll try something.
Oh, nice.
Here we are. There it is right there, my protein powder.
I thought you were a tough guy. You got pockets full of butterflies?
I shook the wrong tree and ended up getting bit by wasps.
Didn't they know you were Danny Trejo?
Well, they all died.
I mean, it goes on for like 6 minutes, but it's so great. He's a tough guy and he's getting caught with butterflies in his pocket.
I absolutely love that video so much.
Hey, we've got Kestalicious on hold, keen to join us on chat. You can do the same thing as well if you go into Discord, into the on hold room. We'll see you there. Kestalicious, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Glad to be here.
It's
Hey.
you've been trying to get in for a little while.
Yeah, I did. The last one, you guys were like, "Oh, hey, join me on hold, and we'll talk to you." And so I jumped in just to say some funny things in that, and never happened. So here I am representing
Aw,
lads who dab
sad.
in the Siege games.
The lads who dab, you say? Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard you guys have another name, but I guess we'll find
Winners,
out
that's
about
the other
that.
name.
Winners! Oh my god. Hey, Kestalicious, what soundtrack is the most iconic to you, my friend?
Well, for me, there's two. One is obviously the Halo theme with the choir, the ho, and then just da, like that. As soon as you do that, it's the reason it's like stayed with us as gamers, and that you watch videos and there's like boys' toilets just filling up with it. And it's just
That's it. You do it in the shower, don't you, Kester?
so much. The acoustics in there, mwah, beautiful. And
And
the
what-
second
the other
one for
one,
me is I've played a lot of Star Wars games, so just all the what is it? I'm blanking on it, but the Anakin versus Obi-Wan theme from Star Wars and Duel of Fates. There too, that it will always stick out for me in gaming and movies, and just in general, really.
Yeah, it's a pretty powerful soundtrack, that one, actually. Have to agree.
Yeah,
So-
you can just feel the emotion in it, and
And
it's
you- Oh, yeah.
heartbreaking too.
Well, thanks for joining us, Kester. We got to get along because so much is happening, and we got to
Oh
get
my
you to your
God.
games as well. But
Content coming out of our ears.
I know, and I'll tell you what, you better be paying attention because before we get stuck into our next game, don't forget you can join us in the on hold room, and we'll pick you back up, and you can tell us what your most iconic soundtrack is as well. But to introduce the next game, Kester was perfectly timed there, wasn't he, Anna?
Oh yes, I think that was quite fortuitous, some might say. So Kesta is from the lads who dab, I believe. But let's find out what else they do.
The bonkening has begun.
I bonked him.
Yeah, boy.
He fucking sliced me!
No! He won't!
Watch this! Watch this! You guys good?
Bonkers.
That's right, Rainbow Six Siege. The last time we played, the lads that dab became the lads that bonk.
That's it. That's it. I mean, I fully endorse a name change for you guys.
Look, who's that? Vegemite is saying that C4 was heartbreaking. There's a friendly rivalry for sure going between the two. But for tonight, Rainbow Six Siege, 4 teams of 5 to the max. You can either bring a team or the Game Masters will put you in one. Now, you can actually go to Mr. Buttersocks, who's just there. He'll be commentating on his stream as well. So you'll be able to, if you haven't played Rainbow Six Siege, you can go along and check it out. And Buttersocks will guide you through all of that as well. Tonight, 5v5, 2 map tournament. It'll be a bomb tournament with 3-minute rounds. There is a pick and ban in place, as we will see. The ban can come in very handy, but you'll get a 6th pick as well. And maps will be picked by the teams from the map pool. Now, the reason that I say that you may want to use that ban option is because of Thug Jesus. What have you been playing the last couple of weeks, mate?
Been playing some Siege, you know, getting ready for the tourney tonight, yeah.
Nice. Getting some practice in.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Are we going to see a highlight from you submitted for next week?
Oh, every round is going to be a highlight, mate.
Oh, God, listen
Oh,
to
that's
him.
big talk. Big talk. You're gonna have to back it up.
Interrogating. Interrogating. Interrogating.
They know where they are.
Hold on, man. So there's this
Oh my god, Thug, you absolute machine. The lads who dab. Thug Magician coming in as the MVP on that first map. Absolutely wonderful. We're seeing a Cav ban. They've had enough of Thug Jesus wrecking them.
And that was Buttersocks, Mr. Buttersocks commentating at the egg there. And yeah, Cav getting banned because Thug Jesus doing all those interrogations, which shows you where other people are on the map. But that's the sort of stuff you can learn watching Buttersocks' thing. What's our next game, Anna?
Ooh, and I believe Buttersocks is streaming tonight as well, which is pretty exciting. So
Absolutely.
Not only organizing the game, but streaming as well. So make sure you check him out. Miss Buttersocks, chuck your stream tag in the chat and people can check you out. But we're also playing Minecraft tonight, guys. And Minecraft has been getting lots of love. So as a refresher, it's a server that's open 24/7, so you can jump in whenever you want, not just on Friday nights, as long as you jump into the Discord first and find out all the details and all of that. And tonight we are welcoming all the newbies and bringing them into the fold. So if you're a bit worried that you're late to the party, don't be, because you can jump in tonight and get your little initiation orientation. Find out about your neighbors, find out what spots, what areas are available, claim some room, find out about what's already existing, and just get a general welcome to the neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly.
And, yeah.
And if you are already in the neighborhood and you've already staked your claim, so to speak, or literally actually, because you can stake claims now, go over to the spawn, see who's coming in and show them around and just see. They've probably got a bit of experience. They might have none. But, you know, we're a friendly group and it's all about being excellent to each other, isn't it, Anna?
That is it. Our number one rule and pretty much our only rule is just be excellent to each other.
The details are on Facebook, of course, and you can also see the ones that are just here, or you can go on the Discord. There'll always be someone to help you out. But just to give you a taste of some of the stuff that you can discover already in the server, have a look at this. Oh, it's spine tickly stuff. Just put the hairs on the back and a couple of people in chat as well. Hey, Vegemite, we saw you in hold. We want to have a chat with you. Jump back in. He actually just said then FNG Minecraft Cinematic Universe.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, and then Quianx said, "Does FNG have a plan to turn into some cinematic movie?" I also like that.
Now, Vegemite, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. I didn't want to jump in and be the second Rainbow Six Siege guest. I was going to give some space for some other groups to come and say hi.
Nah, we give everyone the love. It's fine.
Oh, that's nice of you.
I thought you might be coming in and like, hang on, the lads at Dab got a bit of a look. See, how about
Oh,
the
yeah.
ASIO guys?
No. I'm one of the hosts, so I'm jump in on either team, whichever one is lacking members. I played on the lads who dabbed last week, and we got that big W, so it was good.
Ah, very nice. Congrats.
Oh, thank you.
About, what's game soundtrack hits you hard?
Oh, I forgot we were going to do this question. Okay. It's got to be Persona 5. I reckon it's got all the funk and all of the musicality that it needs to be listenable without it being in a game soundtrack, whilst actually being really fitting for the game as well. So it ticks both boxes in my eyes because I'm a really big snob when it comes to that sort of thing.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Man,
I like it though.
But it's good to be decisive. You've got to know what you like. You know what I mean? And
that's it.
Absolutely.
Well, good luck tonight. And look, it's great to see as well. Good, thanks for representing and jumping in either team. That's what being on Friday Night Games is all about, right, Vegemite?
Yeah, absolutely. No, just get in and have some fun. That's all we're really here to do tonight, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Love it.
Absolutely.
Love it.
So you can join Vegemite in Rainbow Six as well. And if you want to join us on chat, just jump into the Discord and you can actually jump onto the stream with us. But Anna, it's Friday. It's finally here.
Oh my God, Friday is finally here, guys. Get excited.
Yeah, that's right. It's finally here. We've been waiting for it for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah. There was no Friday last week.
No, there wasn't.
Just went Thursday to Saturday. We just missed out.
Hey, but the whole reason that this is able to happen is because of our sponsors, Legit Nerds. Hey, Anna.
Oh yes.
If there was anywhere you could travel to for a nerdy convention or something, where would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I don't know. I am a huge travel person, so God, there are so many places I'd like to go, but definitely Japan because I've never been. And also, New Zealand is big on my nerdy travel list because I'm a massive Lord of the Rings fan.
Yeah, I mean, and you know what? Japan will be on the list because the Tokyo Game Show is being
Absolutely.
organised as we speak. Like, not for this
Oh,
year,
yeah.
obviously. We heard all the news, but you could be there next year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe that's the push I need to get myself to Japan.
And you can do it all through Legit Nerds. And because they're our sponsors, we have a Legit Nerd Challenge, Anna.
That's it, exactly. So the Legit Nerd Challenge is our weekly challenge we put to you guys. It could be anything. It could be in a game. It could be just anything game themed. I don't know, whatever. Stick around and you'll find out what kind of challenges we give you. But this week, our Legit Nerd Challenge also revolves around Animal Crossing because we love it so much and we know you do too. And so I know that this week not this week, but this month we've had a wedding event in Animal Crossing. So our challenge is to send us screenshots of your cool wedding setups. So the one we're showing here is a couple of screenshots from Sierra's wedding setup, and I saw it on Facebook and I loved it. It was so cool. It was so indie and enchanting and foresty, and that is what I am all about. I love the browns and the greens. So we want to see what you guys do.
I'm absolutely gobsmacked at the furniture and the layout that you can do in Animal Crossing. No wonder it's broken records.
It's pretty cool. Like, it used to just be a game where you lived in a village with these cute little animals and like sometimes you did little things for them, but now there's a whole building and creating element to it, and you're really like building this village from the ground up. It's pretty awesome.
But we are still playing Animal Crossing tonight with a slight twist.
Yes, that's right. So Animal Crossing is of course one of our games for tonight, and it's actually the Amazing Race tonight. So for a couple of weeks, we've had fishing challenges and bug catching challenges and some hide and seek. But this week, it's the Amazing Race. So the player cap is 7, as you can see, and at 8:30 p.m. So make sure, first of all, that you jump in the Discord and that you're ready to rumble, because at 8:30 p.m. the hosts will share their dodo code, and that will be shared individually with each person, and so that they can jump in and get into the island without interference, all that jazz. And obviously, because of that, the entering process can be quite lengthy. So just stay patient and stay with us and be excellent, as we say. Make sure you have empty inventories because you will be crafting and wearing and doing things during the Amazing Race Challenge that you will need space for, obviously. So make sure you've got enough inventory space, and you'll also have a hat to wear that will correspond with some of the tasks. So make sure you're ready for that. And there might even be some prizes for the top 3 places.
Oh!
That's right.
Juicy. Hey, I tell you what, I always wanted to get into the Amazing Race. My brother and I reckon that we could, we would nail it. We reckon
Absolutely.
we'd smash it.
Yeah,
hey,
as someone who loves to travel, I would 100% love to be in the Amazing Race.
But you know who smashed it this morning?
Who?
Sony, with their PS5 lineup.
Oh, yeah. I mean, pretty cool stuff.
To give his 60-second review, we love him. It's back. Blake with his 60-second review.
The PlayStation 5. The next generation in gaming. In 60 seconds. Nothing is more cathartic than performing badass combos on people who don't stand a chance against the motherfucker in spandex who can bench press a car. Follow the return of your favorite nasally robot and alien cat while they are inadvertently affected by Fortnite's dimensional collapse as Ratchet is thrown into Sea of Thieves and Clank gets a girlfriend. Speaking of Fortnite, Destruction All-Stars is what it would look like if the players embraced the long-term brain damage they got from all the dancing.
Yo, did Kratos get a haircut? The new God of War looks sick.
Who's your good kitty? Yo, what? Yo, what the fuck? Minions 2 Electric Boogaloo. My Chemical Romance meets juvenile Jurassic Park in this dramatic story of love, discovery, and...
How it feels to chew 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
From the creators of Octodad comes the Guinness World Record for the quantity of reality-altering drugs taken during development of a video game. When you switch on the PlayStation, instead of restarting the modem and your girlfriend tells you to sleep on the couch.
I think that's one of the funniest quotes that I think of come out is, I don't know if it's a console or a modem.
I have heard that one too many times. I don't know. I think it looks pretty slick, but how they didn't see that happening is questionable.
I mean, we would love to go through all the trailers, but you could spend probably 40 minutes through everything. So we've picked out some of our favorites to talk about. What caught your eye, Anna?
Well, first up, the first trailer I actually watched today was for Resident Evil Village, which is a game that I will most certainly not play because I am anti all things horror. I just, not that I'm against it.
Just say you're a scaredy cat, it's fine.
But yes, I am all things cat, and scaredy is one of them. So yes, it looks terrifying, but the trailer was very, very cool, I have to say. So that definitely caught my eye as something cool. Horizon looked amazing. I know so many people will be excited for that. And the trailer was just like so moving.
More creatures, like the big turtle that came out of the swamp.
Yeah. I'm very excited to find out more about that. Super excited.
Look, for me, I really like indie stuff because they have their own sort of art style. And Little Devil Inside, if you get a chance to check that one out, very cute, very indie feel, and a very good sense of humor. If I was going to hazard a guess on how it's going to be, maybe it's a memory type game, but there's an epic adventure in there. Combat, the art style looks amazing. I've said it twice because it really does. It's kind of cute. It really
does, yeah.
But it's chunky, yeah. And, of course, a bloody dragon.
Oh yeah. I mean, there was definitely a bit of a Skyrim moment at the end there. I don't know anyone else got that vibe, but I just straight up, I'm like,
Hey, from cutesy stuff to the other end of the spectrum, to the Tarantino style kind of thing, from left field from Bethesda, Deathloop. And it looks like the premise behind it is that you're going through killing NPCs to try and get to these assassinated targets. If you get shot, you go back to the start of the loop. It's not going to be that easy, though, where you could just work out where everyone's going to be and absolutely nail it, because it looks like there's a twist. And I'm going to throw it out there again, another theory. There is another player that is involved trying to stop you as much as you are trying to get the objective done. Just a guess. Nothing's really been said.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Interesting. It definitely has a very, like, it could be a Quentin Tarantino movie. That's like, instantly I was just like, you know, this could be a Quentin Tarantino trailer for a film. It gave me a lot of those vibes.
Having a look over at chat before we get to another one from you. Jess Stewart says Deathloop looks so rad. Blake wants to see Pragmata.
Oh yeah. Pragmata actually looked pretty cool as well. I would like to see more of that too.
Corbs reckons Little Devil Inside. Your Mod Almighty's pick is Little Devil Inside. Yeah.
Love it.
So,
yeah, I mean, a lot of love for some different games happening in the Twitch chat. GT7.
Yeah, Gran Turismo 7.
Yeah.
It's another GT.
yeah. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, what else caught your eye?
But speaking of indie games, though, I have to say, Solar Ash. Let's just give us a shout out to Solar Ash, because that had some very pretty graphics. Like, I'm not sure what the gameplay is going to be like, because I only just saw one little trailer of it, but damn, it looked very nice. And so that's something I'm going to check out, because it looks very pretty and very nice little indie game feel with that kind of like indie movie feel as well. Like,
yeah, right.
So it'll be interesting to see that.
You reckon that looked pretty? I reckon the most lush trailer out of the entire lineup was from Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. Now,
oh, yeah.
If I was to throw this out, I reckon it's Ori, meets Zelda Breath of the Wild meets Pikmin. Remember
Nice.
Pikmin on the GameCube?
Oh yeah.
With
yeah,
the little
I'm with ya.
dudes? It looks very cute, very green, very bright and vibrant. And it's the lush. Lush is the only word you can use to describe it. Go check it out.
Yeah. I do love the sound of that. And our favorite duo is back as well. I mean, I don't know whose favorite duo they are. I mean, I used to play a bit of Ratchet and Clank, but give Ratchet and Clank some love if you're keen for that. Yeah, I mean, they get separated, which is pretty hectic. And there's like all this interdimensional stuff happening.
And as we saw in Blake's 60-second review, Clank gets a girlfriend.
Yes, I mean, there's some sort of like other dimensional. Wait, Ratchet or Clank?
You're trying to wrap your head around it, aren't you? The Clank is the robot, the little robot. Ratchet is the fox.
Yeah, Ratchet. There's an interdimensional, an other dimensional Ratchet, and Ratchet's and it's a girl, and she's silver, and I'm interested.
I'll tell you what, though, the one a little bit of nostalgia, but new again, is Oddworld Soulstorm. Abe is back, and for the fans of the game, he's always had stitched lips. Well, the trailer ends, and I don't think it's a spoiler, probably is, where it looks like he's going to cut them. He's finally going to cut his lips. His restraints. Not to mention, it just looks absolutely pretty, and there's a lot of devastation when you're trying to save the other your mates.
Yeah. Well, I think I need to investigate that one. I've never actually heard of Oddworld, so
you'll get
seems
trapped.
to be, wow. But I know what everyone's waiting for.
Oh yeah,
obviously, Bug Snacks. What more is there to be said? I mean, Bug Snacks is obviously the number one to come out of all this.
I'm sure that's number one out of all of them.
I mean, it's certainly interesting. I mean, what a concept, you know.
I'm looking in the chat. Like, it looks like it's a bit of a mixed up one here. Vegemite is saying Garfield Kart 2, which doesn't actually exist.
Yep. Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, Vegemite is also very excited to see his boy Abe back at it again, and of course Blaketato quoting it correctly. You need to find your true voice.
That's it. And Corbs yelling it out for the cat game wins. Cat game always wins, mate. Always.
It does. Hey, I'll tell you what a win for you would be is if you jump on Spotify. Isn't that right, Anna?
Oh, yes. If you're playing tonight, guys, we got a hand-curated soundtrack for you by yours truly, DJ Anaza. So this week, there's a lot of new people hanging out, so it's all about coming out and playing, being alone but together, and getting some good vibes happening, and having a great time. So welcome to the Spotify playlist. Welcome to Friday Night Games if you're new, and get keen because it's going to be a great time and a good soundtrack for you. Hopefully,
that's
bit of a mix of everything, but there it is.
What's the theme for this one? DLC episode 1.
So yeah, like I said, it's all about new beginnings, jumping in, coming out and playing and getting together despite being slightly distanced, quite distanced, but getting through the digital togetherness.
Let's have a look through what's in the list. It might be a bit small on screen. I can't really zoom it in, I'm afraid, but starting off with Offspring, come out and play. I might be able to play a little bit for you now. Got some got some rock in there. Michael Jackson.
Hey. Oh, always.
You know, Al Green, AC/DC. I think this one's actually off. It's also on the what do they call it? The Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. Al Green's "Let's Stay Together."
Oh, that is a great tune. Yeah. But you know what, guys? Let's stay together. Got to stay together. And remember, guys, if you have any gameplay or anything for our community spotlight as well, so make sure, so that could be like cosplay, nerdy things, your favorite nerdy painting, or your cool little mouse or something, or you got a nice plan or something, I don't know, and you want to take a photo of it, put it in the Facebook group, give us a yell out. That's our community spotlight, and we'll send you a little Google form that you can download your business into, and then we can feature you on the show.
Well, your mod almighty has just put it up in the Twitch chat, but over on Facebook, you'll be able to ask the page. Of course, that'll be up there as well, highlighted. If not tonight, very, very soon. So save your clips. It's very easy to get them, and you can put links to things through the form. You don't have to actually download and upload. You can actually just send us the link, and we'll take care of the rest and hit you up if we can't, and get it all in. Because Wacko Lacko did that, and he's shown me a new way to play Battlefront 2.
This is pretty great.
I mean, Ewok Hunt it's called. Apparently the Ewoks, as you can see, they can see quite well, but it's a lot darker for the Stormtroopers, and they have a flashlight that runs out of power. Check this out from Wacko Lacko, doing a little bit of the stalky stalk, and you always wondered, how did the Ewoks take him out? Well, it's just like this. I didn't even know this mode existed. I think it's time to get back into Battlefront 2. What do you reckon, chap?
I think it's pretty great. It's pretty great. I mean, what a move, though. I've never played it before, but when I saw the video, I was like, damn, that's some serious tactics there.
Blaketato loved the slow-mo replay.
You're welcome, team. You're welcome.
That actually came from Anna. She took that from Wacko Lacko and did a little tweaking like you do. I've got her Instagram.
Tweakaroo?
Oh, it went too fast. I'm going to put your Instagram back up again. Why should people go and check it out, Anna?
Oh, come check me out on Instagram, guys. So in my daytimes, I stare at a screen for ridiculous amounts of times, lost in Adobe Premiere Pro, because I'm a videographer. So I do a whole bunch of video things, but if you need video things, hit me up. But why you should follow me on Instagram is I have a whole bunch of nerdy random stuff in there for it. Like I did a whole series on my inspiration for why I want to do video and film and stuff. And I actually recreated a whole bunch of famous movie scenes like Forrest Gump and stuff like that. So you can check it out on there.
I'm looking at Quonks. Quonks or Quanks is saying, oh, Quanks, I think it's Quanks, is saying, really? Now? No, not now, Quanks.
Now. Yeah, go now. You've got a phone.
No.
You've got something really important to do now.
Yeah, they can't go now because that wraps up, or pretty much wraps up, FNG Live. You need to start getting to your lobbies. Remember, lots of details on Facebook, and you can get more help on Discord, can't you, Anna?
That's it. Pip, everyone. Off you go.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't stick around too much. There's your mod almighty. He has a channel. Just search Corbs, or you can go to me, DiscoDan82. We do things throughout the week as well. The mod almighty putting up the Discord invite. If you're not there already, you can get help if you're lost at any stage. You can hit that up. And don't forget as well, if you do post anything from tonight, use this hashtag. It's just down there.
That's it. And then we'll send you the Google form and you can send it to us, as we said.
And you're going to go get your wedding on, Anna?
Oh yeah. I need to do my wedding challenge for today. So, yeah, God, it's all about weddings with me, isn't it?
Well, thank you very much for being here. Loving the new set, loving the new vibe. And where's, is it Descendant? Descendant, your first comment is now null and void because it went great.
Oh my God, guys, claps. That deserves an applause. I think that's pretty exciting.
Claps to all, and go out, have a great night, be excellent to each other, and rely on your game masters. They're there to help you. Have a great weekend, Anna.
All right, thank you. You too. Have some fun, guys, and we'll see you next week for FNG Live.